वेलकम टू माय चैनल डी पास्ट यूनिवर्स। राधे राधे सभी को, ओम नमः शिवाय और गणपति बप्पा मोरया। So today I'll be talking about the other four lagnas, which are Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. How will be your October 2024? October is a very special month for all the lagnas, and why I'm saying this again, I will repeat. Jupiter is getting retrograde from 9th October in Taurus sign, and more so ever because Saturn is already retrograde in Aquarius sign. It will enter in the Shatabisha nakshatra from 5th October, which is nakshatra of Rahu, and Rahu will be there in the Shani's nakshatra, Saturn's nakshatra. So there is a nakshatra parivartan that is forming between Rahu and Saturn. More so ever, we have to remember that Rahu is sitting in the sign of Jupiter. So there is an interconnection which is forming between Saturn, Rahu, and Jupiter. So all the lagnas are going to see some major impact in their life, in the specific areas of their life, depending on their Mahadasha Antarpitantar and where these planets are transiting and aspecting. So you have to see. And I would recommend that, especially from 5th October till 15th November, or by the end of November, you are going to see these effects. I would say the two months, the next 2 months that are especially October and November, you are going to see these effects. So starting with the Leo Lagna, currently Saturn is transiting in your seventh house. So something related to marriage and business is going to, whether be in a good way or in a bad way, something related to your marriage and business is going to fructify over here. So because it's retrograde and Rahu is sitting in the 8th house, so there is a connection which is forming. The Parivartan Yoga is forming between Rahu, the 8th house, and the 7th house, along with the 6th house, because Saturn is also Lord of 6th house. So you have to see what is exactly happening, what kind of transformations are coming in your marital life, and that those are the big transformations that are actually coming, and in your business. So that will somewhere impact. What it will impact? It will impact your career also and your status. So depending on what exactly is happening, your status and career will see the major effects, because Jupiter is getting retrograde over there, and Jupiter is currently transiting from your 10th house. So you have to see. So many of the people who are going through some bad events related to marital life, then I would suggest you might take a bigger step, and some people can get divorced at this time. Most of the time I'm seeing that, because 8th house is heavily active and making a parivartan yoga between 8th and 7th house, and along with being the lord of the 6th house, Saturn and Rahu currently are making these kind of effects, means problem in marriage or business. And similarly, because Jupiter is also retrograde in your 10th house, it will impact your career also and your status. So something related to profession, or because of profession, something happened in your profession, maybe due to your profession you have to take a major step in your life, and which ultimately affect your marriage or partnership. Okay, some people can even get married also at this time. They take a major step of their life and they transform their life by settling down in their life. So these are the connections which are majorly forming for Leo Lagna. As I see, it is impacting your marital life, your business. Some major transformations are coming, both in a good way and a bad way. So if you're married, something bad or some bad events can happen, some troubles can come, some hurdles can come. And if you are unmarried, then maybe people can think of settling down and looking for that major transformation, because 8th house is active. So this also means that some Leo Lagna people can even find the right partner at this time, and they settle down after a lot of struggles and hurdles and fights. Okay, and these people will even see some major changes in their career and status also, profession also. So those things will eventually be interconnected, okay, at this time. Now if I talk about the transit of Venus is currently in your third house, Libra sign, and on 13th October it will enter Scorpio sign, which falls in your fourth house. So transit of Venus being the lord of your 10th house and the third house, it's good that it is entering its Mool Trikona sign, Libra sign, and will be there till 13th October. So it's a very good time for to initiate something in your career. Okay, to initiate something in your career, or do some creative work, or improve your skills for your career. This will be very good time for your younger siblings. Okay, this could be very good time for all the creative work that you can do, all the product designing and selling work that you can do. So this is a very good time. Someone who uses their hand, like in dancing or some other creative skills, even the surgeons who use their hand skills where they are used, you can learn those skills or practice those skills. So these time is basically till 13th October is very, very good for Leo Lagna. Now, after 13th October, when Venus will enter Scorpio sign, this is a very good sign still, because ultimately it's in the Martian sign, and Venus and Mars together make a very strong, attraction yoga. That this energy is not just about the physical attraction, but the intense energy to construct or destruct something. So here, sitting in the fourth house, it will talk about renovation of your home or buying something for your home. Okay, some destruction, but it even talks about some construction, maybe renovation or buying a vehicle or property for your home, decorating it for your comforts. You can do something. So it's a very mutually very good time after 13th October also. But we have to even see the transit of Mars, because Mars will be there in its enemical sign in the 11th house. So Mars being the lord of your, your ninth house and fourth house, will be there in the 11th house, enemical sign, Gemini, till 20th October. And on 20th October, it will enter its debilitation sign, which is in the 12th house. So many of you at this time, I see till the time it is there in the Gemini, you will get lot of opportunities and gains to somewhere travel and change your current situation. So you can leave your home and go to faraway place. Okay, so this is the possibility which is forming. So if you have got Mahadashantar and Pitantra Dasha of Mars, then this connection is definitely forming, and even the Venus is supporting it. Okay, so there is this combination which is forming. So as I said, some changes can happen, and those changes will somewhere trigger you to travel somewhere, and over there some expenditures will come, some travels, and your energy will be wasted. So this kind of situation is forming, and it can even increase your anger also. Your analytical skills will be power high at this time, so you can use it to bring those changes. And if some transformations are coming, some big transformation, so you can handle those situations with your analytical skills, okay, to take right decision in your life. Now, similarly, if I talk about Mercury and Sun, Mercury will be there in the Virgo sign till 10th October. After that, it will enter the Libra sign. So, from second house, it will enter the third house. Similarly, Sun will be there in the Virgo sign till 17th October. After that, it will enter its debilitation sign, where it gets weak, so in the third house. So now in the second house, Sun and Mercury together in the Virgo sign will make a Buddha Aditya, which is very good, because the first house lord and the second house lord and your 11th house lord forming a connection combination in the second house. It's about wealth. So you are going to build wealth for you, security for you, happiness in your family life, environment with your siblings, elder siblings, friends. So this is all about gaining a lot of money and increasing your overall wealth. Okay, so this is a very good time. Even after 17th October, when Sun will enter its debilitation sign, while Mercury will enter Libra sign on 10th October, but still further they will make a conjunction in the later month of October. So Sun and Mercury together in Libra, Sun, where Sun will be debilitated. So it being the Lord of your first house, somewhere you will put lot of effort. Okay, you will put lot of effort, because third house talks about your efforts and hard work. You will put lot of effort and hard work, but still those results won't be up to the mark. Okay, if you are a student, if you are into any education, any creative skills in your career, wherever you are putting effort, but your effort is not giving you that kind of result which you actually desire somewhere, which you actually somewhere, you know uh, you not just your desire, but what's your worth. Okay, so the kind of hard work you're putting, you're not getting that much of worth in your life. So after 17th October, such will be the situation for Leo Lagna. So what you need to do is to strengthen your sun. You can give Surya Arg, or you wake up in the morning and see the rising sun. It's the most beautiful thing you can do for yourself. So Leo Lagna people are not highly egoistic, but they have got that independent and leadership qualities, because they are ruled by sun. So they have that nature of leading something, being dominating something. Depends on how sun is placed, these people can be a leader in their life, someone who is leading their life in a very high position, or being in a independent business, being in an independent business. So this is how the qualities of sun we see in our life, and this is how for all the Leo Lagna you are going to see October month, which is one of the reason why I mentioned this transits which are happening. You are going to see one of the major effect, because the transformation, the biggest of transformation is coming in your life for all the Leo Lagna. Now talking about Virgo Lagna, for Virgo Lagna, if I talk about the major transit, that is of Saturn, Rahu, both of them are forming a Parivartan, Nakshatra Parivartan Yog. Saturn is currently transiting in your 6th house and it's retrograde. It is changing its nakshatra on 5th October from one nakshatra to another nakshatra. Whenever these planets changes their nakshatra, so the effect of those nakshatra, you start seeing those effects few days before. So like Saturn is changing its nakshatra to Shatbisha on 5th October, so you will start visualizing its effect from 1st October itself only. And Rahu is already retrograde, it always remains retrograde and will be there in the Saturn's nakshatra. So this is the nakshatra parivartan which is forming for Virgo Lagna, for all the Lagnas, but for you it is forming between 6th and 7th house, and along with that Saturn is also the lord of 5th house, so 5th, 6th, 7th, so there is a connection. Now Jupiter here is also getting retrograde from 9th October in your 9th house. So this is also going to impact majorly in your life, and especially your 4th and 7th house. How things are changing. See, firstly, something very big is going to happen regarding your marriage, regarding your daily routine life, related to your spouse, daily routine life, your health, your children. Something is going to happen. So there is a Parivartan Yoga, something related to your daily routine life, your health, your career. So now maybe the kind of situation that was forming in your life where you were not able to focus much on maybe the other people, maybe on your spouse, you were not able to focus on your spouse, or maybe you were not able to focus on your health. So this is the time when you will be able to balance out the whole situation. So you will be able to balance out the situation between your daily routine life, your career, your health, and the relationship part, the partnership part, whether it be with a business, in a business, or with spouse. So you will be able to balance it. So there is a Parivartan Yoga that is forming. More so ever, because 5th house is also getting connected. It talks about your children also. It talks about your education, your competitive exam, if you want any position in life. So you will be able to balance out those situations, and ultimately, because Jupiter is transiting in the 9th house. 9th house Jupiter is very beautiful, and it is getting retrograde. So it talks about now anything that you wanted in your life, the lost things that you wanted in your life related to the areas of 4th and 7th house, and the last time anything that you wanted in your life last year related to 8th house, some big transformation maybe, where you thought some transformation to come so that your luck enhances and things start empowering in your life, and which are even related to your home life. Okay, the stability, the home life, the peace of mind, and related to your spouse or business, something related to, because Jupiter being the lord of your 4th house, your 7th house, and it is all getting retrograde in the 9th house. So it talks about the luck, enhancement of luck, but with the transformation, because 8th house is also getting activated, you know, because of it. And because the Jeev Karak Jupiter has essence of that Jeev. Okay, Jeev is you yourself. So something beautiful, some big transformations which will enhance your luck, enhance your life, where you feel more of peace and some kind of contentment in your life. This is the situation which is forming for all the Virgo Lagna people, because Virgo Lagna people were going through a lot of pressure, especially because Saturn is there in the 6th house. 6th house Saturn is very daunting for your daily life. You get burdened with it, so you have to be very disciplined, then only you will be able to swallow the energy of Saturn being in the 6th house. Else it seriously tarnishes the person. Person gets like drowned with lot of workload, lot of pressure in their home life, work life, everywhere, from everywhere he or she will be in pressure. The whole life is destroyed. And even I have seen when Saturn transits from the sixth house, most of the people go through, if it is your second cycle, they develop some kind of disease, incurable disease, at this time only, when they are going through the second cycle, and Saturn is transiting from your sixth house. So mind it, Virgo Lagna people, now slowly and slowly things are improving in your life. So this is the time to improve. So this is the time of improvement in your life. Now I'll be talking about the transit of Mars. Mars will be transiting from the Gemini sign in your 10th house, being the lord of the 8th house, and your third house will be transiting from the 10th house. And on 20th October it will enter the debilitation sign, Cancer sign, in the 11th house. So it talks about some major transformations that are coming in your career. Transformations are coming, and you are initiating something new. You are developing some skills, initiating something new. Some transformations are coming in your career. So mind it, these transformations can appear little bit problematic, full of hurdles. You might find that I don't want this situation, I don't want this kind of job. Maybe you are on the early stage of this kind of career, this kind of office, but the kind of situation currently these transits are throwing you into, like the kind of situation they are throwing you in your career, bringing lot of hurdles and transformations. Mind it, in the long run it will give you very good result, because ultimately, you are thinking that's because the 8th house lord Mars is getting into its inimical sign, so it is creating a lot of problem. But no, it is not creating problem. It is just simply asking you to bring that, whatever you have done till now in your career, just kill it completely, just remove it completely, wash out it completely, and bring some bigger transformations in your career. Develop your skill, okay, improve yourself, and go ahead. Because later when this Mars will enter the Cancer sign, the debilitation sign, so it is entering into the 11th house. So now it will be like certainly out of box, out of sudden, some opportunities can trigger in your life, okay, related to your profession, related to your related to your career. But because the 8th house lord is entering the 11th house, it is the house of your elder siblings and friends. Some issues can arise with them, okay, due to your speech and the way you are interacting. Some fights can happen with your elder siblings or with your friends, so you have to check in for those situations. The whole month, I would suggest that speak less as possible, so that most of the time you are calmly listening to others rather than just debating for every single issue in your career or with your colleagues or with your elder siblings. So all those things. So this will help you out as a remedy. Now talking about Venus, Venus being the lord of your ninth house and your second house. So somewhere it will be transiting in its Mool Trikona sign till 13th October in the second house. Is very good time for someone to enhance their finances, financial condition. If you want to improve your financial conditions, this is the right time. But after 13th October, when this Venus will enter the third house, Scorpio sign, there you have to be little bit cautious, because certainly something new will initiate, and because that initiation will bring lot of transformative energy, with lot of hurdles and problems up and downs, especially in your finances. Sudden losses can come with sudden gains. So these kind of hurdles which are coming in your life, those will definitely be for a short duration. It can somewhere disturb your, you know uh, home life, not home life but family life. Your finances can get disturbed. But mind it, this is not for long run, this is for a short duration of time, where hurdles, especially in your daily life, career, or due to your professional income, where your finances can go through sudden upheavals, okay. Now talking about the transit of Mercury and Sun. Now Mercury and Sun together will be there in the Virgo sign in your first house. Sun will be there till 17th October in the Virgo sign. After that, it will enter Libra sign in second house, where it gets debilitated. While Mercury will be there in the Virgo sign till 10th October. After that, from 10th October, it will enter your Libra sign. Now, in the first house, both the planets together will make a very beautiful yoga that is called a Buddhaditya yoga. So, certainly, Sun being the Lord of your 12th house will talk about some kind of loneliness, some kind of separation of you from your family or yourself. You are traveling, you are getting separated, you are lonely. You might invest your energy alone. You like to be alone, you like to think alone. One can get into spirituality, one can get into dhyan. So, these are the situations which are currently foreseen for Virgo Lagna people. Another thing that I foresee for you all is certainly some transformations are coming in your profession and status also, okay? And along with that, I see when Sun and Mercury will enter second house, Libra sign, Sun will get debilitated. Being the Lord of the 12th house, it means some expenditures are going to come after 17th October. Some expenditures, somewhere your energies also will get lost. Some situation where you have to invest money on your family. But this also means some kind of foreign connection, money through foreign clients or through other sources, through investments can also come in your life. One can even go to foreign countries. That is also possible. Both the situation, but because it is getting debilitated, I would say most of the time this is looking like expenditure or going away from your home. Okay, so this is the situation which is forming for Virgo Lagna people in October month. Now, talking about the Libra Lagna. For Libra Lagna, I will talk about the major transit which is happening for you. That is of Saturn, Jupiter, and Rahu. Now, Saturn being the lord of your fourth house and fifth house is currently transiting from your fifth house, Aquarius sign, and it is retrograde. Along with retrogression, from 5th October, it will enter into Satyabisha Nakshatra, which is Nakshatra of Rahu, while Rahu is currently there in the sixth house, which is also in the Nakshatra of Saturn. So there is a Vipareet, not there is a like a Nakshatra Parivartan Yoga which is forming between Rahu and Saturn. So this is like a connection which is forming between fifth house and sixth house, and we have to even connect the fourth house because Saturn is also the lord of fourth house, so we have to connect it. So there is an interconnection which is forming between them. Now, talking about Jupiter being in the eighth house, which is Taurus sign, will get retrograde on 9th October. So we have to see that Rahu is also there in the Jupiterian sign, that is Pisces. So three of them will give an interconnected result. So if you see, you will majorly see Libra Lagna people that anything to do with your children, anything to do with your mother or home life or peace, anything to do with your education, love life, anything to do with your competitive exam, career, health, loan, debts, these are interconnected. So some situation, depending on your Mahadasha and Antardasha, there will be a situation which will be forming where either health of your mother or some other family member, maybe your wife or children might get disturbed, or you might buy a property through loan, or you might rent your property, there even vehicle, even you can take education loan for your kids or for your own education. Then even one can have this interconnection, one can have some competitive exam at this time, or they may clear some competitive exam to get that hereditary position which you are looking for, or one can even clear a competitive exam to get into some bachelor's degree, okay, in a very good college. So these are the combinations which are forming for you. So this is the how the transits are making connection. Some people who are in love relationship, they can have a fight or breakup. If not breakup, then definitely fight in their relationship because the interconnection is definitely forming. And now talking about the Jupiter, which is currently transiting in the 8th house, will get retrograde on 9th October. So definitely this Jupiter will bring lot of transformations, especially in their partnership, in their hidden affairs, related to whether be related to research with their in-laws, inheritance, what kind of investments they are doing, hidden investments they are doing related to which we talk about the insurance, or anything to do with research, some investment, share market trading, anything to do with that. And even anything to do with your partnership, whether it be marriage or business partnership. So at this time, many of you will see some major transformations happening, and those transformations will bring a lot of hurdles also, anxiety and tension also. So this will somewhere enhance your financial conditions, but will even trouble your peace of mind, and along with that, increase your anger with expenditures. So both the things are possible. Both the things are possible in the sense both will happen simultaneously in this situation. So for Libra Lagna, this could be a tricky situation because I see lot of investments right now. Money is coming your way, but it is also getting invested somewhere. Okay, this is the situation. It is coming with lot of hurdles, upheavals, disturbance, okay, troubles. So mind it, if you're married, then there also some troubles are foreseen. And if you're unmarried, then certain situation can come uh, where you are about to discuss something about your marriage, related to your marriage, and in that discussion some troubles can come. If you are planning to settle down, like in that particular situation of the proposal and discussion, some hurdles can come while in that process of uh, marriage. Okay, in that process of marriage, some difficulties and hurdles can come. If you are getting into any kind of marriage, especially love marriage, then lot of hurdles. If arranged marriage, then also hurdles, but little less than the love marriages, because as I said already, fifth and sixth house is making connection. So if you are about to get married, if it is love marriage, then lot of hurdles will come, problems will come in this time period, October and November. But if you are getting into a conjugal bond where it is an arranged marriage, then this will bring certainly lesser degree of hurdles and problems, but still will have the same situation. The process of marriage will bring lot of hurdles and troubles. And if you're married, there also some troubles will come. In your business also, you will see certainly up and down, because ultimately the combination is forming like that. Money is also coming, but you have to invest somewhere that money. Problems are coming in your family life, but ultimately those problems are coming with a solution also. Health also is getting disturbed, as I see health also is getting disturbed, but someone in your family whose health is getting disturbed, there you have to invest your money. Now similarly, if I talk about the transit of Venus, which is your Lagna lord, it will be there in the Lagna itself, Mool Trikon sign, till 13th October, which is a great indication. That means till 13th October, most of this situation will be in your control. After 13th October, when Venus will enter the Scorpio sign in the second house, now here the tricky situation comes. Why? Because the transit of Mars is not so good. Mars will be there in the inimical sign, which is falling in your ninth house, Gemini, till 20th October. Okay, and being the lord of two Marak houses, seventh and second house, it is going to create lot of problems. If you're married, in your marriage, if you're unmarried, in the process of marriage, it will create problems. Okay, and in your family life, disturbances with your father, all those troubles, in your finances, things are going to literally trouble you. Okay, from 13th October till 20th October. After 20th October, when this Mars will enter the debilitation sign, Cancer sign, in your 10th house. Now, in this time, after 20th October, things will really calm down. Now, the situation would be more so ever that whatever was happening earlier, those situation will slowly calm down, because Mars in the watery sign somewhere burns out its energy, so it doesn't have that willpower and strength to fight back. Okay, so here things will really get calmed down. Okay, and so this can bring some major transformation in your career also. And even your spouse can start a new career. Your finances can improve at this time. Financial condition can improve. If you are looking for a new job, new career, you can start a new business also as a career. So after 20th October, time looks really favorable. I would just suggest from 13th October till 20th October, just keep in check of this situation, the process you are going through in the current situation. You can handle it very calmly without disturbing your peace of mind. Okay. Now, talking about Mercury and Sun, Mercury will be there in the Virgo sign till 10th October. After that, it will enter Libra sign, and Sun will be there in the Virgo sign till 17th October. After that, it will enter Libra sign where it gets debilitated. So now in the 12th house, both the planets conjunct will make a Buddha Aditya Yoga. So anyone who wants to get into government hospital uh, as a job, as a career, okay, because someone who wants to do nursing job, who wants to get into hospitality, who wants to be in foreign countries, who wants to get into police service, this is the right time for you, okay, because it's making a very strong yoga for government job also, and you can get into career in multinational companies also, okay, go to foreign lands. So it's making a beautiful combination. But after that, when Sun will enter its debilitation sign on 17th October, this is a critical situation for all those people who wanted to have that opportunities and gains in their life. But ultimately, whatever gains and opportunities are going to come, they will vanish like in a second. Means they will be of no use for you. Ultimately, the result of those opportunities will be nil, nothing. So mind it, after 17th October, because Sun, which is lord of your 11th house, it's getting debilitated, so all the opportunities and gains are going to go in vain if you even try hard. So I would say surrender yourself, surrender, be submissive, then it might help you, because ultimately Mercury will also be joining it, which is lord of your 12th house. So if you get any opportunity from multinational company or opportunity from far away place, then you can definitely grab that opportunity only if you are submissive in nature, ready to surrender yourself to learn more and to expand more in life, okay. So this is how the combinations are forming. But mind it, because your 11th house lord talks about your colleagues and elder siblings also. So somewhere when it is getting into 12th house, how you are investing your energy, so you don't waste your energy, you don't waste your money at that time, okay, and you don't fight with your colleagues or have an argument with them. So you have to keep in check of all this also. So this was all for Libra Lagna. Now I will talk about Scorpio Lagna. For Scorpio Lagna, the transit of Saturn is happening currently from your fourth house. So fourth house Saturn, which is already retrograde, and it is changing its nakshatra on 5th October to Shatabisha, which is nakshatra of Rahu, and Rahu currently is transiting in your fifth house, and Rahu always remains retrograde and will be there in the Saturn's nakshatra. So they are making nakshatra parivartan yoga between fourth and fifth house, and because the nakshatra parivartan is forming between Saturn and Rahu from 5th October till 15th November, it's a very beautiful combination for anyone who wanted to change, bring a renovation or any kind of change in their home. They wanted to buy a property, they wanted to do trading, they wanted to initiate something in the education. Maybe someone was there in the school and now want to initiate the bachelor's education. They can do that. For your children, if you wanted to do something for your children, this is the right time for you to do something for them. Through your skills, you wanted to initiate something in your life as a career from your home, this is the right time to do that. One wanted to have a position in life, some government position, this is the right time. One who is connected to media, another good time. YouTube, media, social media, this is the right time to initiate some career from home, work from home, through your skills, through your creativity, product selling, designing. You can learn a lot of new things. So this is a amazing time for a lot of people, especially because Jupiter is also getting retrograde on 9th October, and because Jupiter is currently transiting from your 7th house in the Taurus sign, and in one of the sign of Jupiter, that is Pisces, where Rahu is currently transiting. So it is making an interconnection. So the result of all these planets, Saturn, Rahu, their nakshatra parivartan will somewhere be fathoming from the current transit of Jupiter in the 7th house through Taurus sign. So if you understand that Jupiter is also getting retrograde, just like how Saturn and Rahu currently are on 9th October, so you will see some major effect. So if you wanted to settle down in your life, get married, but you were looking for, okay, I have to buy a property, a home for me, or if I have to renovate my home, then only I will get married, I will find the right partner, or if I buy a car for myself or do something for my home, then only I'll be able to settle. This is the time, then whole situation will fall in place, and you will be able to grab a situation or right proposal for marriage. Okay, and this is the situation where many of you can initiate a new business, one can initiate a new position in their life. Okay, one can even look for progeny. If you're waiting for that situation where everything improves in your marital life, your home life, then you will go for progeny. This is the time. So these are interconnected. So they are making a combination. The fourth house, fifth house, seventh house, they're making combination. They're making interconnection. And third house. Some third house is talking about that initiation of something. Something big is going to happen in your life and your siblings' life also. Okay. So very good time. Okay, for all this Scorpio Lagna people. Now, if I discuss about the transit of Venus, Venus is currently transiting in its Mool Trikona sign till 13th October, which is falling in your 12th house. So it's a very good time. Some expenditures, some travels, some losses are there, but it is ultimately increasing your comforts. Marriage proposals are coming, some from far places. And even if not marriage proposals, then if you're married, then you can go to far place on a trip with your spouse at this time. Okay, some expenditures are foreseen. Along with that, when Venus will enter Scorpio sign on 13th October, being the lord of the 7th and the 12th house in the first house, definitely some kind of losses are going to come, some expenditures are going to come. Your spouse can dominate you at this time. Some major transformation can happen because of your spouse, or you can get a proposal, marriage proposal. And this is also possible, and even you can initiate a new business. Okay, which could be related to trading or anything to do with foreign clients. Okay, anything to do online. So this is also making one of the combination. Now, when Venus will be there in the Scorpio sign from 13th October, you have to see the transit of Mars also. So Mars, being the lord of your sixth and first house, will be firstly transiting in its enemical sign Gemini from the 8th house till 20th October. So this is a tricky position. Definitely, it will bring some kind of health issues, some kind of problems, especially related to your health. So mind it, you have to keep in check of that. Your health issues, some accident, some cut, burn, you have to check for all this. But this also means that it can definitely get you lot of good things all of a sudden. Okay, as I mentioned, uh, after struggle, after hurdles, after fights, you can find a situation that suddenly uh, you get something. Maybe if I giving an example, you okay, but you were not getting. You were fighting for it. You were struggling to find the right place, but out of box, some situation happened, some bad situation happened, but ultimately you landed up buying a new property. Okay, so this situation is forming for Scorpio Lagna after you know. Especially before 20th October and after 13th October till 20th October, in between this time, you will see that whatever you were struggling for, okay, maybe you are going through some problems in your daily life, related to maybe related to your health, maybe related to your competitive exam, maybe you wanted to crack some exam for any job interview or anything, any position, or you wanted to settle down in life, find a right partner, get married, but you are struggling to find the right one. Okay, so some situation will come where you will land up finding the right place for yourself or getting that right position. So this will happen for all the Scorpio Lagnas when Mars will transit from the Gemini sign till 20th October. And after 20th October, when this Mars will enter Cancer sign, its debilitation sign in the ninth house, then it will certainly help you see some bigger changes in your daily life. Okay, lot of transformations, lot of changes are coming, and those changes are ultimately going to bring lot of travels, changes, rise in luck. But you have to also foresee that your father could deal with some health issues at this time, and those health issues could be sudden and for longer duration, because sixth house is incurable disease. Some incurable disease can pop up at this time, especially to your fathers. You have to check in for those situation after 20th October. But for you, some travels, some changes in your daily lives, you can crack an interview, get a new job, or you land up in a situation where you get what you desired. Okay, so this is some of the best time after 20th October for all this Scorpio Lagna. Now talking about Mercury and Sun. Mercury will be there in the Virgo sign till 10th October. After 10th October, it will enter Libra sign. So from 11th house, then it will enter the 12th house. Similarly, Sun will be there in the Virgo sign till 17th October. And after 17th October, it will enter the 12th house sign Libra, where it gets debilitated. So till the time both Sun and Mercury are together in the 11th house, this is the best time. So till 17th October, because even Mercury is there till 10th October. After that, it will enter 12th house, but still you can feel that effect at least till 10th or 12th October, that both of them together will make Buddhaditya Yoga in the 11th house. So all those people who are married, you can look for progeny at this time. All those people who are into education, you can get good marks, you can study hard, get good marks, you can get into very good bachelor's college and institution. That is also possible. It's a very good time for your siblings and to enjoy with your colleagues and friends. Have a gala time. You can find a love partner for yourself. You can enjoy with your love relationship, in your love relationship with your love partner. So all this time is basically very good to fulfill your desires. Okay, especially fulfill your desires suddenly, in a very transformative way, bringing a lot of good things. But after that, when Sun will enter into its debilitation sign in 12th house, then certainly some problems in your career can arise, some losses, loss of job, travels in job, something can happen. But if your career is somewhat linked with 12th house, either to multinational company, you are in foreign lands, or something to do with hospital, nursing, police, then hospitality, then it will give you good result. But if it is not linked to any of this, then this will bring loss of job, or certainly problems in your job. Some kind of losses and expenditures are definitely foreseen for the Scorpio Lagna if Sun and Mercury Mahadasha is going on after 17th October. So this was all from my side. All the four lagnas, how will be your October 2024? The major effects, the major transformations are coming for all the lagnas, especially in October and November, as I have said, because the ultimate result of Saturn and Rahu nakshatra parivartan that is happening in October, along with that the retrogression of Jupiter, together these three planets are going to give you very big transformation. And why that transformation is going to come? Because even Saturn and Rahu are going to change its sign. Rahu Ketu together and Saturn next year, predominantly when, especially when Saturn changes its sign, zodiac sign, then it gives a bigger impact before it leaves the zodiac sign. So it is the time when if you were looking for any kind of change related to Aquarius sign, wherever it is falling in your chart, in your kundli, according to your lagna or moon sign, those houses effects you will see in this last 6 months. Okay, so that's the reason October and November are very crucial for all the lagna. So this was all. For other videos, please do watch my all the videos, and you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. For consultation, you can contact me. Om Namah Shivaya.